Nope.
Nope.
Not at all.
Joke's
It
on
is
you,
cold
Devontae.
out there. Yeah,
Very.
today was very cold, and we're taking a look. It actually even looks cold out there, I feel like, Dave.
Yeah, that's up at Boone, Lindsay, and you can see some of the snow on some of the grassy area there up around at Appalachian State on the campus there. So they've got some snow up there. They've had it, though. They've been kind of used to it up there, and we'll see about our chances around here. Talking about that Christmas parade, since it's in Lexington, there was tons of parades between now and the weekend, but we'll talk about the soonest one coming up, and that's tonight in Lexington. You're going to have to dress warm. I think that goes without saying. Temperatures will be into the mid-30s to start at 6 o'clock, then falling on down into the 20s. So the jacket, the gloves, the blankets, all that stuff if you're going to be sitting out there. And if you're in the parade, this is one of those nights you don't mind marching along and staying warm, you know. 38 in Kernersville now, also in Winston-Salem, 40 in Burlington, a warmer spot, as is Lexington at 42, Montgomery County 45, and in the mountains in the 20s. They've been there for a while now, for a couple of days. Had a hard time warming up. We're about 9-10 degrees colder than we were this time yesterday, 24 hours ago, despite the fact we've got a ton of sunshine out there at this hour. Temperatures this morning to start off, we're into the low 20s, some mid-20s too. 25 in Greensboro earlier today, 28 in Winston-Salem. Mount Airy was at 22 earlier this morning. Get used to these morning temperatures for the next couple of days, to be honest with you. Notice these dew point numbers. Look how low they are, and these are dew point temperatures, and you can see that tells us how dry the atmosphere is out there. You know, in the summertime we look at these, and when they're up in the 60s and 70s, ooh, it's humid outside. Well, look how dry it is right now. Remember these numbers for just a second. It's going to come into play here in just a minute. Here's the clear skies we've got out there right now, but notice back out to the west, there's a little disturbance in the upper levels that's going to push through. It's coming through western Kentucky and into Tennessee. It's taking a little bit of a dive here coming out of the south. We'll watch this and we'll see how it comes across the mountains, but that could create a few flurries or maybe even a snow shower, not just in the mountains, but maybe even in the foothills and in parts of the Piedmont overnight tonight. Wouldn't expect much. It'll be short-lived. It's moving quick, and it doesn't have a lot of moisture with it, and we're so dry at the atmosphere in the lower levels here. Remember I showed you those dew point temperatures, how dry they were? It's got a lot to overcome to get any of that across the Piedmont later on tonight. So tomorrow morning it'll be cold. If we do get a little of a snow flurry or two, you might have a slick spot here or there, but the big story the next few days is going to be the cold air. With temperatures in the low 20s, teens in the mountains to start off tomorrow morning. They might have a slick spot there or two, but it has to cross the higher terrain, that little area. That's not the best direction to get snowfall from for us. There's very dry air in the Piedmont, as I mentioned, and it's a fast-moving system, so it'll be short-lived as it comes across the region overnight tonight. It'll only be around for about a couple of hours or so, so it doesn't have a whole lot of time with it to get anything done and lay down a whole bunch of snowfall. But here's one model you can take a look at. It's 10, 11 o'clock tonight. That system's back out to our west, then it pushes on down. Notice a lot of it really pushes south of the immediate triad, and it just doesn't lay down a whole lot of stuff. There's plenty of temperatures. The temperatures are there, but the moisture isn't necessarily there. And if you see some flurries or a few snowflakes around, you see them blowing in the sky tonight, I wouldn't be shocked by it. Some areas might get a little dusting at most, but that would be about it. And then as we get into tomorrow afternoon, temperatures are going to be cold. We'll see temperatures tomorrow. Coldest of the season so far. Really the coldest 36-hour period will be from tomorrow morning through Wednesday afternoon, with each morning near 20. Afternoons only 40 to 45, and the wind chill values will be in play too, where it'll feel like it's in the 20s and 30s. So here's this northwest flow. We keep getting these impulses of cold air to come along. That will continue to be the case tomorrow and then on into Wednesday as well. Temperatures tomorrow right around 40 in the Piedmont, starting off in the low 20s in the foothills, around 40 in the afternoon. Lots of sunshine in play, and high temperatures right around 30 in the mountains for tomorrow afternoon too. So we'll see how the overnight goes with you, but I think we'll be okay. There might be a few flurries or of snow burst around, but that would be about it. It'll be short-lived. 41's our high tomorrow, and cold in the morning. Look at Wednesday, 19 to start, then 46. A brief tease of some warmer air on Thursday, 53. Another cold front moves through, and we stay chilly for Friday and warm back up towards the second half of the weekend.